And he must have, I mean, that must have been a turning point in his career. He's so angry. So he wrote Miser. Anybody with a similar feedback? Who thinks he has had the best? Yeah.
What I can tell you is, I don't know him, but we have spoken on the phone.
Okay.
So he has written, and we just met in the morning. So he has written sporty and smart.
You have only spoken on the phone.
Yeah. And
My God, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I need him in my team. We need to try, we need to start communication skills session on how you speak, how you know how does it look. I can do that. This is what we do. Who is this guy?
Rajesh.
Now I know. He's so tall, he must have seen over the phone. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you. All right. Guys, I will leave the stage now. I hope you enjoyed. This was only to start off the day nicely. This is going to be a serious business session, from what I understand from our seniors and bosses. I want you guys to enjoy, because the whole 2 day should be enjoying. And until and unless you open up your brains, minds, not hearts right now, but brains and minds, you will not be able to enjoy the session the whole 2 days. So open up your hearts, open up your brains, open up your minds when necessary, and enjoy the session to the full, to the core. Okay? All the best, all of you. Thank you so much.
So much, Subrato. It was a wonderful learning session. At the same time, we also came back to our Energies Day. So I would now request our GM Operations, Mr. Rajiv Mukherjee, to come and share his progress.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I think it was a wonderful session by Subrato. So I think we should give him a round of applause for starting the day so energetically. Because there are people who have not slept yesterday night because they had to come at 5 o'clock in regional office, which is quite far. So obviously it is very good, they get such an ice breaking in the beginning of session. So that's one nice one. So I am here just to set the context that why are we here. I would try to explain with very simple words what is conference for, what does conference stands for, and what does conference mean for the team sitting here. I have kept my presentation as simple as possible so that everybody understands. Any questions if you had, you can ask after the session is over. My session is over. With that, we'll start. So we'll start with why are we here. I would like to show you a very small video by somebody called Stephen R. Covey. Who have heard the name Stephen R. Covey other than Arif? I know Arif has heard it. Anybody? Very good. He has written a wonderful book called 7 Habits of a Highly Effective Individual. I have read that book. That was one of the very early books I've read, and that has actually, left a lot of learnings with me. So try to read that book. We'll start my session with a small video from Stephen R. Covey, and he will say why all of you are here.
pick the pass to Annie and push the ball up the field. And then pass the ball to your forwards with Sophie and Chris. Sophie, I want you to hold the ball and draw the defense out to you, all right? And I want you to float a long pass all the way over the defense to Chris. Chris, you take it in with the score, just like we did in practice. Everybody got it? Let's go down!
Do you see any similarities between Saturday morning soccer and Monday morning at the office? I mean, think about it. Too often, teams and organizations are unclear about what the goals or top priorities really are. Coaches and players are simply not on the same page. What you get is everyone just kind of running around in all directions instead of working together toward the same goal. The inability to take high-level goals and strategies of an organization and then to translate those into action is a major problem in most organizations. It's one thing to come up with great strategies and goals, but it's quite another to actually get them done. This is what we can call the execution gap. In a landmark study done by the Harris Polling Group, we discovered some revealing statistics as to why execution breaks down and why goals aren't translated into action on the front line. First finding, only 15% of those surveyed can actually identify their organization's most important goals or top priorities. Either there are too many goals, or they change too often, or they simply don't have any. And in most cases, they are vastly undercommunicated. Just because the leaders are clear on what they want to achieve, it doesn't necessarily mean that the front line where the action really happens knows what the goals are. After all, in a very real sense, the front line produces the bottom line. Second, people may know what the goals are, but too often they haven't bought into them. Only 19% surveyed say that they feel passionate about the top goals of their organizations. That's only 1 in 5. There are a number of reasons for this, but the primary one is that they feel no ownership. They don't feel that they have input into what it's going to take to achieve the goal. They simply aren't emotionally connected to the goal. No involvement, no commitment. Third, those surveyed reported that they spend only 49% of their available work hours on their most important goals. The rest of the time is spent on urgent, but far less important activities. They get so distracted by urgent things that they neglect the most important things. Finally, people might know what the goals and top priorities are. They might even buy into them, but they don't know what they are supposed to do about them. In fact, 51% stated that they personally do not understand what they are supposed to do to help the organization achieve its goals. Goals will not be executed until everyone clearly understands what the goal is and what they themselves specifically need to do to meet that goal. Once people are clear on what the goal is, then and only then are they free to try new and better ways to reach that goal. So the point is, to achieve goals you've never achieved before, you simply need to start doing things you've never done before. You might ask, is it possible to dramatically and measurably improve your team's ability to reach its goals? Can it really happen? My answer is absolutely. Just imagine the impact when everyone on the team is crystal clear about what the goals are. Imagine the energy and creativity that would be unleashed when everyone in the organization is committed and involved in achieving the goals. Consider the economic impact when everyone on the team is spending the majority of their time on top priorities. Just think what can be accomplished when every player on the team knows exactly what to do. The possibilities, my friends, are limitless.
learnings from the video? Anybody? What were the learnings?
Sir, we should have a goal and then we should strive for it. We should not think that we should not run without a goal. We should have a aim in mind. Whatever we do, the learning and
Anybody else?
And we need to have a team working. We need to work
You
as a
should
team.
also know what.
With a good progress with planning. Proper leadership should be there. Yes, he was a leader is clear about goal, that means that he will also clear about goal.
Very good. Very good. When the leader is clear about the goal, doesn't mean that everybody else is clear about the goal. If the team is crystal clear about the goal, then only that goal can be achieved in a better way, in an easier way. So we are here to be crystal clear of what we are going to do next financial year and thereafter. Clear? So that is why we are here. Everybody of you probably we are meeting for the first time in such a big conference venue, because I want the entire team sitting here to be crystal clear where the region is going, what your individual role is that in that way, and how you have to come in, pitch in with an individual effort to make us achieve the objective which we want to achieve next year. Clear? So. So this one small slide, we all know about this slide. This is what we will achieve this financial year. Team East will be achieving 100% of the financial budget with a 50% growth and an LFL of 25%. Team MPCG will achieve 109% of their financial budget with a 40% growth and an LFL of 32%. Combined will achieve 47% growth with a 27% achievement of LFL and 103% of the financial budget. But that is the beginning of the story. So before we go and find out what we need to do next, let us see what we have done so far, which has yielded the result which we have just now seen. There are certain things we have done right. That's why we have got results right for the last 2 years consecutively. So let us see briefly what we have done right, what worked for us. We started 2 years back with a vision for our team, East and MPCG. What was the vision? The vision was to be the best in class retail destination, delivering customer delight with international standards and innovation for productivity, thereby creating a sustainable and profitable business growth. So that is also the vision of Max, Team Max India. The next slide, to be the most admired region in Max India. We are not saying that we will be the fastest growing region, we will be the highest selling region, we will be the region with the highest bottom line. We are saying that our aim, our vision is to be the most admired region in Max India, a benchmark in process adherence, service excellence and employee satisfaction. So that was the vision which we all discussed and we pledged 2 years back. Based on that vision, this year we had certain missions: increase footprints, at least 50 stores in 15 stores, increase footprints in Calcutta, venture into new markets, strive for 125 crores with a 6% PBT, one more turn, stock turn, and to be the number one in employee productivity and to be the lowest in attrition. That was the mission which we said based on the vision which we had discussed. We had broken down the vision into measurable goals. And I'm very proud to say that we have achieved 16 out of the 19 goals in this goal matrix till now. Some of the key initiatives we have taken: new store strategy through Operation Lakshya Bhed. If you see, most of our new stores have achieved BEP in the first year of operation. We have planned this Operation Lakshya Bhed, which we all know about, which has helped us in achieving that. We have rewritten the marketing calendar clearly stating what we have to do and setting that at the beginning of the year. Also, we had included the regional festivals. We had planned how we go about the entire year with the marketing calendar, and that has actually helped us. Store productivity, perhaps the most interesting and exciting of all of them, and we all know what is that done for the sales and the productivity of the employees. Weekly incentive plan was something which has come from East. I think weekly incentive plan has largely helped us in the big festival like Puja for achieving the additional target, the ambition which we were running for. The various customer activations and tie-ups which we have started, we are now basically partners of most of the properties which the media has for East and also for APCG. So those have really helped to maximize our brand presence. Strict adherence to process chart. We have for the last 2 years relentlessly followed the process chart so that there is no firefighting, there is no emergency situation, those are reduced. Our team knows exactly when to give the BTL plan, when to share the BTL plan with corporate, when to get it approved and when to start. So that has really helped us being process driven. This is something which I am also very proud of, Unnati, wherein we escalate issues from the store so that the redressals are faster. I think this is something very unique we have started in our region, and it has really helped us in redressing the issues in the stores and the region. There is an active review and feedback mechanism through a review matrix in our region. I think every functional heads sits with the cross-functional heads and review. We have got frequency monitored, established, when the planning will have the review, when will retail review, when the MBR will happen, when the PRN will happen, when the VM review will happen, and all will happen in unison. So I think that review mechanism has really helped us in any loose ends to see that fast and to plug that gap. We have leveraged fashion properties for Youth Connect. There are a lot of fashion properties which existed in the market, like for example the Shannon, the Northeast Diva, the East Diva, everything, the fresh face. So I think we have leveraged what was there in the market to our advantage. So all these things we have taken, these initiatives. Also fixture mapping and leveraging learning in S30. Let me tell you, we have actually cracked that barcode in fixture mapping, which we are using S30, and currently our S30 is showing very good growth. It is launched currently in CCAT and BBSR. They are doing very well. We have forwarded learning to S30. I think when the planning team was there in corporate, they have shared with Sandeep what they have been doing and how they are monitoring.